And you can see here where the institutions are buying. Not really. It doesn't really say where is it that they're selling. I don't know why. I don't think this really tells us where they're selling, but it tells you where they're buying. I mean, but then again, this is a put. This is an option, so that's selling. That's like against, betting against. So yeah. Jesus. Bluefin Capital Management. This is obviously 80 cents. But then again, 21 cents. 21 cents. SNDL hasn't been in 21 cents for a long time for us, since October. I don't want to. Not showing that just yet. So just take that off. So yeah, right here, charts, SNDL. Oh, this is SN. Yeah. So yeah, so at its lowest, SNDL was like at 13 cents in October. That was on the 30th. Yeah. So that looks like, I don't know what that would be. Well, I think those are that's a 13F filing probably. I mean, they filed it like a long time ago, and then like they made it public on the May 17th. That's when this came out to the public, really. This, I think this is just from a really long time ago. So yeah, that's SNDL. Moving on, we got TLRY. TLRY. So yeah, you can see the SEC filings, institutional ownership, ETF owners, mutual fund owners, balance sheet, income statement overview, cash flow statement, and short interest, insider trading report. I want to see this. I think this is security. Shares outstanding 447,371,000. Insider ownership 32.11%. Insider ownership float 33.72%. Insider accumulation score, key insider metrics, insider trading chart. So yeah, insider. So you can bet that some of these are actually they could be TLRY board members. Shares owned. So these are the different shareholders within TLRY. These are insiders. So yeah, so the one is obviously the president and CEO director, Erwin D. Simon, which owns the most shares of TLRY. He owns 2,042,313 shares. And then again, that's just the president. That's just one guy. And then you got institutions, entire whole institutions, Privateer Holdings Incorporated, which they own 10%. 10% owners of TLRY. I had to check this for SNDL. Insider trading report, which I don't think. Yeah, there's no insider shares just yet. That's not. Yeah, I suspected that. Oh my god. So yeah, so Privateer Holdings owns. Let me see. It's kind of a long list, somewhat. So yeah, so Privateer Holdings Incorporated owns 1,333 333,000 shares of this stock in TLRY stock. This is insider shares for TLRY. That's 133,333,333. So yeah, track record of insider purchases, short-term profit analysis. So, who is this? Pastorius Edward Wood Jr. So they all own around the same, almost around the same share size, pretty much. Reported price 17. Reported cost. So yeah, so this kind of looks like, I don't know, board members, and then they share, they sell and they buy at the same prices, really. So yeah, max profit. Jesus, look at that. Look at those profits. Look at those profits. You see this right here? That's 2,078,993 dollars profit in the bank. That's for in percentages. So I had to learn how to read these percentages. 831.65% return on their investment. Yeah, so business sounds really good. Max loss. Track records of insider shares, short-term loss analysis. So these are the losers. Oh, this was just recently. This was actually two of these. Okay, so yeah, so this was actually two of these was this year. This was in May the 12th. This was on June the 3rd. This is how many shares Mears James R. He had he sold 23,826 shares. Reported price 19.64. So where is TLRY right now? TLRY closed at $17.23. So yeah. Interesting. Go back a month. Let me see. If you want to see me go back a month. Interval. Yeah, we can do 90 days. This is just a 5 minute shot. Let me switch. Let me fix this. 1 minute. Custom. Okay. Damn, this is still in 5 minutes. Excuse me. Alright. Why are they still in 5 minutes? Okay, so when was this? This was on the 3rd. I remember that's when SNDL shot up to $1.50. Actually, that was on the 3rd. $26. Okay, so right here. So TLRY opened around $20.62 that day. Had a nice little morning spike up. That was nice. So yeah, whatever that means. Yeah, this is a losses. These are losses. Not that fun. Whatever. Okay, so these are just shareholders. These are just some of them are institutions though. These are insider shares. Simon Irwin, Looney Thomas, Rob Walter, Perovsky Rena, Merton Carl A, Krutech Michael C, Faltashek Denise M, Levin John Edward, Hopkinson, David G, Herholt Johan Michael, Butch Jody L. So yeah, shares changed. Let me turn this back on. Class A common stock. Sale, award. Oh yeah, so these are all. They're all. I think these are all board members, insiders, and TLRY. So this is really fun to look at. Let me go up here. File date, trade date. So yeah, so they're all within a week. It looks like they report this. They filed it on the 24th. Trade date was the 18th of June. The Kennedy Breldon TLRY Class 2 common stock. This was a sale. Direct. Share price $17.18. Shares remaining. Shares changed. So yeah, so he sold 400,000 shares that day. That's what that means. And that's how much shares he has remaining right here. Shares remaining over here. And that's how much he sold. This is, let me see. Well, hold up. This was on the 17th. Whatever this means. He bought at $17.96. Or this is just this trade. When this trade confirmed the following day. This is what that seems like. Yeah, I think that's what that is. That's the actual confirmation of that trade right up there. I think that's what that is. So yeah. So this is pretty fun data. So you won't be naked out there. So this is really for a class of investor that just wants raw data. So you won't, completely be naked out there and not know what you're doing. So this is just information and data, so that you know what to buy. Maybe you do know what to buy when you're trading a stock, and you're just not buying for buying sake or selling for selling sake. Because ultimately in this game, you have to know what you're doing. You have to know. And I have a quote right here. I want to read it. Let me just look for that.
I photographed food and
So yeah, this is a Tony Robinson quote. The stock market has never stole from anyone. It's one of the best wealth creators. If anything, it's made people nothing but rich. You lost because you sold. And that's the reality of it, folks. That's the reality of it. So moving on. Okay.